Hello everybody, my name is Tiana Stewart and I'm here with my colleague Tia Daniels talking Bob Khan to discuss his book 41 Rules to Be Happy. We're pleased to have him here to have a brief conversation about this book that we both enjoyed. So to start, we want to just talk a little bit about your background, get to know a little bit who you are. So can you tell us anything about yourself that you'd like us to know?
Okay, first of all, thank you for being interested in my book. I really appreciate that. And I'm also going to say welcome here in Senegal, the land of hospitality, your country, because you can make yourself feel at home. And in order to avoid wasting time, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Bob Khan. I am an English teacher at Majaysal High School, and also I am a trainee at FASTEF, the former École Normale, the place where they train teachers to be. Okay, and also I'm the author of the book 41 Rules to Be Happy.
Okay, great. Okay. So we'll start there with the title. So the title, 41 Rules to Be Happy. I guess a good place to start would be, what is happiness to you? And then also what motivated you to write this book?
Okay. As I said in my YouTube video during the presentation of the book, the titles come from another book, because one day I was discussing with my supervisor when I was at the University of Cheikh Anta Diop, Dakar here, and when we were discussing, Dr. Alex Ho and I, he told us a book. He told us a book whose title was, if I'm not mistaken, 41 Rules to Get the Power. But it was to get the power. It means the book. I did not read the book, but the book talked about power. And when I'm thinking about our world, what I have come up with is that people are most of the time very interested with money, power, you know. And I said myself, stop. But is it, you know, it's important to have money, and it's also important to have power. I'm not denying that. It's very important. But the fact of having money or power usually mean you will be happy or you will be fulfilled. I don't think so, because many people have money and power, but they are not really fulfilled. And Anthony Robbins, great American, said that success without fulfillment is failure. That's it. And that's why instead of talking about power or money, I decide to focus on happiness, inner peace and joy, something like that.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
So your book, 41 Rules to Be Happy, can definitely be considered a self-help book. So with that being said, do you have any interest in pursuing any type of career in motivational speaking in the future?
Yes, 41 Rules, as you said, is a self-help book. Because my intention is, if I can say so, to help people, if I can be helpful, so that they find true happiness, you know. And as you ask me, yes, my intention is to become motivational speaker, because I love to mingle with people. I love to share my experiences, and I love to share also the little I know. And I'm going also to quote once again Anthony Robbins, because he said that the secret of living is giving, and I want to give, I want to share. Yes, that's it.
Okay,
that's awesome.
Beautiful. And definitely there's a lot of common themes in the book about gratitude and being happy with what you have, patience, kind of intangible things. I think there's a lot of books on this topic that talk about be grateful, you know, but it can be very abstract. So for you, what does it look like in practice to put some of these things in play, whether it's in your personal life, when you're teaching the high school students? Give you some examples of how you kind of live this book and not just the words.
Okay, as you said, it's very important. Maybe people used to focus on the theoretical aspect, but we can also practice daily gratitude. For example, last week when we were at FASTEF, a teacher asked us if you're fine or if you were great. I said, yes, we are great because we are alive. This is a proof. You are not dead, you are still here, physical. Your presence is physical, so you can say, I am very thankful because I am alive. I don't think that this is only theoretical, because if you are dead, what can you realize? No. Once you are in the cemetery, you cannot do anything. But while you are living, say first of all, I am grateful because I am living and kicking, and so that you can make your dreams come true, you need to be alive. Yes, whatever you want in life, first of all you have to be alive. Yes, but because once death comes in, there is no possibility to accomplish anything. So that's why I think that the first practical aspect of gratitude is to recognize and to enjoy the fact that you are a living being. And now it depends on, you can be grateful for your family if you have a wonderful family, or for your job, or for maybe helping someone cross the road. Here in Senegal we do it because we are educated like that, we are bred like that. You can help an older person to cross the road, and you can be grateful for doing an act of kindness, you know, and that's very practical, you know, that's not only theoretical. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So we noticed for us, the book is in English, which worked out very well for us.
Yes.
We're Americans. English is my first language. But I do question or wondering, do you have any versions that you plan to in the future have in French or in Wolof, or do those already exist? What about that?
Yes, I'm going to translate because as you said, many people in Senegal ask me, your book is very awesome. Because sometimes on WhatsApp or something like that, I take a passage and translate it into French because I'm both at ease with those languages. But the problem is, I want to be honest with myself, you know, I don't want to lie to myself. The inspiration came to me in English, so I write it directly. Okay. Because I know in my mind that in the future I can or I could translate it. That's why I'm not bothered with those kind of things. But you know, when you have people also and you love them, and as I told you before, I love sharing, I will definitely translate it if I have the means. Okay.
It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
So also we both kind of picked out chapters that stuck out to us because we wanted to give the audience just a little snippet of what the book is about and things like that. So is it okay if I read just a couple lines from my favorite chapter?
Yes, yes. Okay. You're welcome. Read your favorite chapter, your favorite rule. Which rule is your favorite one?
Yeah, I'm going to read. This is my favorite one. So rule number 8 is choose to forgive. So this is I'll just read the quote at the very beginning of the chapter. It says, to forgive is the highest, the most beautiful form of love. I think that was very powerful because it's easy to hold on to things and hope that things will change, even though, I mean, it's already happened in the past. So I guess I just want to get some insight of you, what inspired that chapter, or was that something that you were kind of reminding yourself about, or where did the inspiration come from?
Okay, the inspiration maybe come from Nelson Mandela. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I consider him as the greatest president of all time. Yes, because one day I read an article when Tony Robbins left America and joined South Africa. At that time, Nelson Mandela has just been freed, yes, because he was jailed. Yes, and at that time, Anthony Robbins asked him, Mr. Mandela, how is it possible after all this kind of suffering and, you know, injustice and something like that, how is it possible for a human being to forgive your enemies, those who were the advocates of apartheid, segregation and something like that? He said that I did not do it for them, but I do it for myself. When you choose to forgive, it's not for the benefit only of others, but for yourself. Because he said that hatred is a chain. When you hate someone or something, you are, how can I say, yes, you become a slave of that, yes, you become a slave of that feeling. Because love is powerful, but hatred also is very powerful. That's why I took that inspiration from there, and I want to tell people that it's difficult. Life itself is difficult. Sometimes you have the ability, I don't know if that you have experienced that kind of thing in USA, but I'm not maybe some people will say you are not fair with your people, but that's the sad truth, you know, your country. Because sometimes you think yourself you are worthy, you can do some job, but they did not give you even a chance. you know. But you have to forgive the situation. When I say forgiveness, it's not only in relation with people, but sometimes you need to forgive the situation itself in order to move forward. Because when you are there complaining all the time, no, why did not they take me? Why did they give the job to another person? I have more diplomas than him. You don't need to compare yourself with anyone. Follow your path with passion and patience, and forgive the situation, and forgive those who treat you badly, you know. And when you forgive, you will be free. That's why I said that to forgive is the most beautiful form of love, because when you forgive, that means you love yourself enough to move forward, to continue to persist until you get what you want in life. Yes, that's it.
Nice. So we actually have to close pretty soon, but if that was a very powerful message, I agree with pretty much everything you said. So if the audience wants any more of that inside the book, where can they find the book? Where can they purchase it?
They can find it here if they are in Senegal, in Harmattan, Senegal. But the book is available everywhere. You have to type 41 Rules to be Happy Babali Kane on Google, and they tell you the book is on Amazon, Google Play, or something like that. Yes, it is available on paperback and hardback also. Okay.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming to meet with us.
I appreciate, and I hope that our collaboration will continue. So thank you so much for your time. It's a blessing for me. I really appreciate, and I'm so grateful to you. Thank you so much.